Welcome back, crafty cuties. We are doing another Halloween project today, and we are going to make some Halloween shaker embellishments. I have been having so much fun making Halloween projects, and I wanted to share these with you because that's what I do. Okay, so we are going to make a couple different sizes, and I will show you two techniques to make these shakers. And I like adding mine onto little rosettes, which I did show you guys a DIY for already. And I like using them on flip books and scrapbook layouts, things like that. I am going to start out with my favorite method, which is a layered frame shaker. So I basically cut out about 9 frames that are exactly the same size. Now I used my Cameo cutting machine, but if you don't have one of those and you have a die cutting machine, you can do that. Or you can also just use a craft knife or X-Acto knife and just cut out like, I think between 8 and 10 is a good number. Cut out that many frames. You want them to be the same size, so if you were just cutting them out with an X-Acto knife, be sure to cut one and then trace around it and cut those all out, if that makes sense. So now I'm just going to glue mine on top of each other. Just line them up perfectly. I'm using my Tombow Mono liquid glue. And the reason I really like this technique is just because I don't really like using foam tape. I feel like after time, the foam tape kind of warps. The sequins always seem to get out, on mine at least. And with these ones, they are just super sturdy. They're not going to fall apart. Your sequins are not going to fall out. So for the very top frame, I went ahead and I'm adding some double-sided tape, and I will add a little piece of acetate plastic. You could use like plastic wrap, or not wrap, like some plastic packaging, whatever you have. And I'm just trimming around the edges. And I did forget to mention, this size is 1.5 by 2 inches, really teeny tiny, which makes them super cute. So I'm going to tape this right on top, and then we will be left with a little window area where we can fill our shaker with sequins. So I'm using this really chunky glitter that I got from Michael's, along with some sequins that I got from Cartwright's. Now I'm just going to go ahead and tape, well actually I'm using glue, I guess, glue the back on, and before I flip this over, I'm going to set it aside and let it dry. The next technique is your typical foam tape shaker, and I know I've made tutorials on shakers like this before, but I just want to share with you what I was working on. So I did actually use an X-Acto knife and just cut out a square, kind of like a Polaroid shape. And I'm just using some foam tape around the edges. And I did actually forget to tape on my acetate plastic piece first. So now you can kind of see that it's on there. And I just kind of fixed it by adding the acetate to the front of it and then adding a second frame on top of that, if that makes sense. So don't forget to add your acetate first and then foam tape. So yeah, hope you guys caught that one. So now that these are made, I am going to decorate them. I'm just obsessed with adding layered embellishments to my embellishments. So that's what I am going to do. I have this little wooden like grave, what's it called? You guys, it's so late I can't even think. Yeah, tombstone, that's what it is. And I am inking up the edges with some ink. And I made this tutorial, you guys, like a while ago. I'm trying to catch up on editing just a bit. I finally have a little bit more time before I have to work on my next project. That's for a subscription box, a planner subscription box. And then I am going to take a little break and have some free time, some just me time, because I'm just feeling a little, not overwhelmed, but I'm just feeling like I don't really want to have a ton of things that I have to do. I want my schedule to kind of be wide open. So now I am just going to start decorating these. And I just think these are so much fun to make ahead of time, and then you can have like a cute little bowl out with your shakers all ready to go. because it really does make it a lot quicker if you're working like on a flip book or a scrapbook layout, something like that. And if you already have your embellishments ready to go, it's going to make your projects a lot less time consuming. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times I am kind of rushing through a project, and if I have things like this made already, then I can take a lot more time and pay attention to what the heck I'm doing. So I hope you guys loved this video. I'm going to show you the finished shakers. If you guys are looking for more Halloween embellishment type videos, I do have quite a few on my channel already, so I will have a playlist for you. And if you're new by chance and you want to continue to be a part of this family, go ahead and click subscribe down below. And if you guys like Halloween videos and you want more of them, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out so that my videos show up on your feeds and then other people can see my videos, and it just helps my channel grow. And I love growing my family because you guys are awesome, and the more the merrier. Well, okay, maybe not always, because that does mean there's some creepy people sometimes that come along with that. But to be honest, I feel like I have the best subscribers. I rarely have rude comments or trolls on my channel, and I just love that. And I feel so blessed to have you guys. So I will talk to you guys later, and I love you. Bye.